I think it's going to be the core offering of insurers. I think the business model is going to move from product to service. I think the major value for insurers to the marketplace is going to be risk management as a service.
I do not think that value-added services will be the core, at least not within the next 5 years. I do, however, think that they will be core to us staying relevant.
We test different kind of pilots. We're testing for helping people in daily exercise to help them to change their behavior and become healthier. We also connect the homes with real-time measuring in moisture and temperature to see patterns, how their household is working, so we can see how it the curve, how it's changing all the time, so we can actually act before a damage occur.
It's about not just producing bland products that the customer needs to choose from off the shelf. It's about really being able to wrap around a proposition to the customer's needs, to be able to enable them to live their life the way they want to. I think it's a really exciting future, and I think it really gets back to the crux of what insurance is all about. It's all about being a great enabler, so I think it's a very bright future for insurance.
So I don't think there's a choice whether or not we want to go in that direction. It's more a question of where do we start and in what speed can we get there.
If you look at Vitality in South Africa and the way they've managed to both develop a new concept that works in terms of actually keeping people more healthy, which, I mean, the social security systems in the Western country haven't managed for 50 years. They did it in 10 years. That's fantastic. And they've also managed to deploy that solution all over the world, which also is really impressive.
It's easier to do when you don't think that as a disruption, but as a new opportunity that, okay, here we have health insurance. Who could be our partner here? Okay, a health chain, some that health provider. So okay, perhaps we have the insurance part, they have the doctors and nurses part. So that way it doesn't feel that disruptive.
It's a question of how well do they connect with sometimes connecting with the startup environment and startups that has this agility and have this ability to look from it from the outside, right? They can help them find that path because they have the muscle, the money, and they have all the data in the world. So that is their competitive advantage if they find out how to truly activate it and look at that new way of servicing their clients.
It costs much more to rebuild a damage in a home, water damage, than preventing it. So everyone is a winner, but it's strange that we don't do it because the technology is there, the facts are there, but we have always been focusing on the reactive.